I have 15 grand's worth of my amp blocker right here in something this small. It's nuts. Check out how incredibly small this is. It is absolutely crazy. Howdy folks, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a really amazing day. And if this is your first time here, then it's super cool to have you join us today. This little thing, this is the brand new TONEX plug, and I must admit I am completely and utterly in love with it. It is a pocket-sized, fully featured TONEX. Yep, you heard that right. Let that sink in for a second. It does all things TONEX, and it is the smallest TONEX ever created. Now I know some people are going to be screaming at the screen right now, TONEX 1, TONEX 1, TONEX 1! But this little mouse has a couple of very, very cool party tricks that the TONEX 1 cannot beat. First, it's rechargeable. The second, it's Bluetooth. That's right folks, you don't be needing no power supply for this little puppy. Just recharge it, put it in your pocket, head over to any recording studio on the planet or just your buddy's house to lay down some sounds, and you have your entire amp blocker right there with you. Bada bing! Need to adjust something? No problem, just pull out your phone, link via Bluetooth and you're good to go. Bada boom! In fact, that's exactly what I did. My friend Chris wanted me to lay down some guitars for him a few days ago, so I took my guitar and just the TONEX plug over to his place. He was a little perplexed as to why I'd pulled this out of my gig bag. He was like, "Where's your amp?" And he thought this was a toy. So I plugged it in and recorded some guitars with my own amp tones from my personal collection. Chris was totally and utterly blown away by what he was hearing. He couldn't quite believe it. He actually thought that this was a little modeler, but then I explained, nope, these are snapshots of my real amps. He was pretty stunned, and they sounded, well, like my amps, but at his place. A few days later, Chris came over to my studio and we A/B'd the TONEX plug against my actual amps. Man, you should have seen his face. He could barely tell the difference. And this guy's got really great ears. He's a bit of an audiophile, so he likes his sound and audio. That's it. I don't need to say anymore, right? This should be the end of the video, and I should just be saying to you, just go buy one. Seriously, it's awesome. Seriously though, this is a fantastic little device, so let me tell you some more about it. It's pretty simple, but it is very, very cool. Of course, we all know and love the TONEX platform, and this is the most portable version of TONEX. It's capable of holding 30 of your favorite presets. I loaded it up with my own personal amp captures because that's the way I roll, and I wanted to have my entire studio in my pocket. I just thought it was really cool to do that, which it did, and then some. I mean, I have my custom Plexi, my custom SLO, my Marshall DSL50, my PRS MT15, both of my beloved EVH 5150 amps, and much, much more. That's like over 15 grand's worth of amps right here in my hand and in my pocket. Mind totally and utterly blown. And you'll hear them in a little bit on the track that I recorded with just this. There is also a full editor app for mobile devices on which you can adjust the full signal chain, including all of your amp settings, pre and post EQ, gain, etc. You can play with the cabs as well, including being able to load your own impulse responses, or even selecting the VIR cab and adjusting the mic placement. That's totally nuts on a mobile device like this. I mean, I was seriously impressed with that. You could seriously just move around the mics, change the mics, etc. You also have access to all of the effects, the noise gate, the compressor, modulation, delay and reverb, and everything can be adjusted, set and saved on the fly. Yeah, this little thing and the app, totally awesome. Hey, if you're digging this video, then make sure that you smash the subscribe button and hit the bell notification as well, so you know when cool videos like this pop up on my channel. So much appreciated, and it's completely free as well. Yay! Okay, let me tell you some more about the TONEX Plug. You can of course change the presets from the app, but the TONEX Plug itself has a preset up and down button on the side, and the LEDs change as you change the presets to tell you which bank you're on. It doesn't have a display, but that's okay. You can kind of figure it out from the sound of the amps that you're playing anyway. But that's not all. It gets better. Much better. Yeah. When you're hooked into the app, you can hook into ToneNET and download any other amp model straight onto the TONEX Plug. Think about this. You're at a studio and in a recording session, and you need the sound of, I don't know, a Dumble or a Boogie rectifier, and you don't have one right there on your TONEX Plug. Well, no problem. Just hook into ToneNET, download one there and then, boom. That's just up my 15 grand amp collection to like $1 million worth of amps which are available on ToneNET. You're all set. You're going to record. It's going to sound absolutely incredible. That's insane. This little thing also has a built-in tuner which is accessible from the actual TONEX itself by pressing 2 buttons, or you can do it via the app as well. Works really well. You can see the display either on the app or look at the lights on the TONEX Plug to see where your tuning is. And then in the app you have some extras as well, like your account, your manual, settings like firmware, input trim, that's a really handy one. LED brightness if you want it to be really bright, you can, and even tuning references if you want to tune to a slightly different tuning reference rather than A440. As this is an amp plug style device, there is a headphone jack on the top so that you can play either silently or plug it into a speaker and play loud if you want to. Oh, and did I mention that this is an audio interface as well? Yeah, and a stereo interface too. Yeah, why not? I mean, kitchen sink, right? 2 outputs, so all of your stereo effects like your ping pong delay, yep, they get recorded in stereo. Just plug this straight into your Mac or PC via a USB-C cable and you are all set. This worked really well for me. I just plugged in the TONEX Plug into my guitar, then plugged in a USB-C cable from the TONEX Plug to my Mac, and that's how I recorded my entire track. I mean, seriously, all of this packed into something that is the size of a small matchbox? It's pretty mind-blowing what the guys at IK Multimedia have actually created here. It literally has become my pocket-sized personal amp locker. I can take it anywhere. Now, one thing I will say, and this is coming from a place of total love because I genuinely adore this thing. It is quite small and it feels a little bit delicate. So when you're plugging into your rig or putting your guitar down on a stand, just be mindful. I put my guitar down on a stand a couple of times. I was just mindful that this was actually on the arm of the stand when I was putting my guitar down. And I could see how this could get damaged if you're not a little bit careful when you're putting your guitar down on a stand like that. Maybe IK could consider a protective case or a sleeve for it. I don't know. That would be awesome. But yeah, just treat it with a little bit of care and you will be golden. Can you tell I love it? I am very impressed with this. This is another amazing piece of gear by the good folks at IK Multimedia. This is going in my gig bag for whenever I go to recording sessions from now on. Even if I have my other gear, this is a fantastic backup if I need one of my amp tones and I haven't brought my actual amp with me, or I need a sound of an amp that I don't even have. I can very quickly and easily hook into ToneNET and download something. A huge thank you to the good folks over at IK Multimedia for sending this over to me to have a play with. There is a link below where you can check it out, and I highly recommend that you do so and just go and buy it. You will absolutely love it. I know it already. And it's the perfect little stocking filler because Christmas is coming up, right? You need to hit up your loved ones and say, I need a TONEX plug. Yeah. Alrighty folks, if you enjoyed this one, then make sure that you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification. Give it a like, leave a comment, and let me know what you think of the TONEX plug, and share it with your guitar loving friends as well. Time for you to hear the full track that I did with this. I used this just plugged into my guitar, a USB cable going from the TONEX plug to my Mac, for all of the guitar and the bass tones that you're about to hear. I think I was channeling a little bit of Reb Beach winger kind of vibe on this one. I really enjoyed playing this. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Alrighty folks, have an amazing day. Go and buy one right now, seriously. And I'll see you soon with another video. Bye for now.